Recording,
Maestro.
recording.
What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Awakening World. I'm Love Coach Scott Katamas, and we've got a really wonderful show for you tonight. I'm excited because we're going to experience something very unique. Now, we're going to start off in a few minutes with Renee Collins, and somebody needs to mute because I'm hearing an echo. There we go. Anyway, we're going to start off with Renee Collins after an Omoshar song. Omoshar is with us since I'm spotlighting everybody that's going to be with us. Let me do that. So we're going to have an Omoshar song. We're going to have Renee Collins leading us in Qigong and also doing a song. And then we are going to drop into an hour-long experience with our beloveds Khadijeh and Tatiana. They have been cooking up something. I don't know what it is, other than they said, Scott, give us an hour. And so I do know they've asked me to ask you, make sure you have water handy and some way to write. It could be just opening up a program on your computer or having a journal. Remember the old-fashioned way? We had journals and pens. Anyway, however you like to write, because you might want to write some things down. And we also have prayer time coming up with both Desiree and Diara are with us. And we also have something really special that's going to take place with our good friend, Scotty Satori. So welcome. It's going to be a full, beautiful 2 hours. And with no further ado, I'm going to turn it over to our beloved house musical artist, the one and only Omoshar the Omoshar.
That would be me, and I think, is that not a do-don't? I'm not too sure about a do-do. Well, no, a dodo, because they bring in the back. They've recloned them. But welcome, everybody. Namaste, and FaceTube and YouTube, Facebook and YouTube viewers, we love you. Thank you so much. And because of the evening and where we are going, this first song is actually called In the Stillness. And I just have to bring up my In the Stillness virtual background. Everything is like going really slowly. In the world, I think many people are just out there just kind of using the internet, and what a concept that is. Now, where is it? There we go. Woohoo! Right. Me. Because it's all about me.
quieter you become, the more you can hear in the silence, in the stillness. I am here. Through your wisdom of your tears, through your heartbreaks, through your breakthroughs, through the shedding of your fears, to know that I am with you and guiding your way. Know that I am cheering you on. Truth lives within you, and love leads us through. I love you. Now your heart and mind is clear, and you know that love is with you, love supports you, love is here. And you feel that you belong, and you're walking with purpose. You can hear your life's new song. To know that I am with you and guiding your way. Know that I am cheering you on. Truth lives within you, and love leads us through. I love you. Wisdom of your tears, through your heartbreaks, through your breakthroughs, through the shedding of your fears, to know that I am with you and guiding your way. Know that I am cheering you on. Truth lives within you, and love leads us through. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Let's send hearts and twinkles and love and appreciation to our beautiful, beloved Omar Shar.
Thank you so much. It's a joint effort tonight. We're all grounding each other, and I'm so grateful that Kadisha is here, because I look at her and I feel grounded. Thank you, sister.
Yeah, I noticed that both you and I are in having a little bit of a case of the sillies.
Yes, indeed. So there it is.
So the men are going to turn it over to the women to keep us grounded. How's that sound?
Finally, thank you.
Thank you, Omar Shar. Omar Shar will be back with 2 more musical offerings tonight. And I want to read some of the comments that have come in from all of you, our Zoom roomers. I also want to welcome all of you who are watching on FaceTube and YouBook. I see you got me started with that one, Omar Shar. Welcome everybody watching, and also those of you watching the recordings. I know a lot of you now watch the recordings. So all right, Carol Craig has been jumping universes with the Stargate. We love our friends at the Stargate. Actually just made a note to tune in to Azazar is doing something with them on Sunday morning, so I put that in my calendar. Lori Ann Speed is in the audience tonight, and we are grateful to Lori Ann because she gave birth and raised our beloved Tatiana, who we're going to have a wonderful experience with tonight. And Jerry Anderson, our wild monk, was at World Unity. I actually let you in. I was co-hosting that. He's coming to us from Pennsylvania. Susan coming to us from Santa Barbara, and she also did the Michael Stillwater Memorial. Anybody else who did that, pop that into the chat box. Curious how that was for you. I really enjoyed listening to his brother speak. I thought that was beautiful. And Carol Craig sharing all about quite an amazing day, getting ready to go back to Trinidad, warning us that the gremlins are out in force. So welcome everybody from Pennsylvania down the way to Ecuador. Dorina Joy reminds us that it's World Dance Day. So good time for us to be doing some dancing. And we have a lot of music tonight between Omashar and Renee and Tatiana. It's going to be a musical evening. All right. I am excited because Renee Collins is back with us. He's been on the show, I believe, twice before now. And I actually did a private Qigong experience with him. He is a wonderful Qigong teacher. I'm going to remove myself and tell you a little bit about Renee. He's a magician and a spiritual singer, songwriter, actor, and a mystic. He's been a student of the occult sciences for over 30 years. I guess it began when he was around 3. He has been interested in Qigong since he was 13, and he's devoted himself to learning the magical arts in Western and Eastern African spiritual traditions. He's currently a student of the Asar Aset Society, and he teaches Qigong to students all over the country, including all of us right now. So welcome, Renee.
Thank you, Scott. And just want to give some love to Scott and say thank you for having me come and be here, The Awakening World. Hello, everybody. It's an honor to be here. I am Renee Collins. I'm your local Qigong, Master Qigong teacher. We'll be doing some Qigong, and I'll lead you in some songs. For those who don't know, Qigong is basically Chinese yoga. It is the system where we activate and balance our life force, which the term what they use for life force is actually Qi. So if you can stand, fine. If you want to sit, that's okay. Just please make sure that your spine is straight and that you're not slumped over. And let's begin with the movement called Bringing Down Heaven. Okay, it's the opening practice for all Qigong sessions. So I'm going to lift my hands up as I inhale and exhale as I bring the hands down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we're going to stand and root into Mother Earth. So have your hands to your side, just your feet shoulder width apart. And I want you to think about your feet. I want you to grip the floor with your feet, like I'm doing right now. Just grip the floor with your feet. And you're going to soften the knees so your tailbone is anchored to the earth. So I'm going to shift my weight to my heels and bend my knees as if I'm sitting on a very high bar stool, basically. I'm going to hollow the chest, relax the shoulders, and breathe into the area underneath your belly button. Perfect. Breathe again into the area. It's called the lower dantian. One more breath in. Push the belly out. When you exhale, pull that belly inside. Now let's bring the hands up as if you're holding, embracing. This is called embracing the heart, which is a heart exercise. And sometimes they refer to it as embracing a tree. But this activates the heart energy system. Now I'm going to lead you through a very short meditation while we're standing. It's called 1 through 5. 1 is fun, smile, which we're all doing obviously because we're here in the show. We're activating the chemicals in our brain to release friendly peptides. Okay? 2 is shoe. Your big toe, little toe, and heel are gripping the floor. You've been doing that already. Your feet should feel a little bit warmer, right? 3 is tree. From your feet, roots are growing in through the foundation of your home, underneath the earth, moving down past the crust of the earth, shifting the way down through the mantle to 4, which is core. So we're visualizing the spinning yellow molten core in the center of this big, beautiful planet, and those roots begin to attach to that core. Now 5 is alive. In the center is the supreme intelligence, the goddess, or whatever term you wish to give it. She blows a kiss, sending her chi up your roots, and you can feel the chi of the world rising up those roots, up through the mantle, making their way up to the crust of the earth, the foundation of your home, to tickling your feet. Take a deep breath in as you pull the energy up to the lower dantian, which area here below the navel. Hold the breath, and then imagine that the energy is going into your kidneys, and it jumps up to your heart, and then it jumps to your armpits. And when you exhale, imagine that it's going from your armpits, from the shoulders, elbows, wrists, into the palms of the hands. And you might get a buzzy feeling. If you do, that's perfectly fine. If you don't, that's okay too. So now we're going to take another breath. Inhale into the belly. Exhale into the earth. Pull in from the earth to the belly. Hold the breath. Energy goes to your kidneys, heart, armpits. Exhale into the palms again. Great. One more time. Inhale into the belly. Exhale into the earth. Pull in from the earth to the belly. Hold the breath. Energy goes to your kidneys, heart, armpits, and exhale into the palms again. Perfect. Relax the body. Hands down. And we're going to shake the body out. Just start shaking the body. Shake, 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 shake. So shaking the 9 gates. Shake, shake, shake. Let's do this here. I got to keep it with my time. Making sure I'm on time. Great. Perfect. So keep shaking until I count to 3. And when I count to 3, we're going to stop and we're going to do just a little check-in. All right? So 1, 2, 3. Hold the hands up. Do you all feel a buzz in the hands? Let me just get thumbs up or a yes. Feel the buzzing in the hands? So your chi's been activated. That took 5 minutes. All right? Warm hands, warm feet, moist mouth. Chi is turned on and activated. Now I want to do a process called opening the small circuit, which is the circuit that goes up the spine and down the front. We're going to do this by arching our spine as we inhale, chest to the sky, and then exhale, curve the spine, and try to open up those shoulder blades and bring the collarbones together. Perfect. Inhale, chest to the sky, arch. I'll give you a side view. Exhale, curve the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Good. Now, bring the hands up. Chest to the sky like a bird. This is called Phoenix rises from the flames. Inhaling. And then exhale, curve the spine again. We're going to make a little ball in front of our body. A little ball. Good. Inhale. Flap up. Chest to the sky. Exhale, curve the spine. Beautiful. Great. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, curve the spine. Perfect. Now, we have a little ball. We're going to roll this ball down the front of our bodies, underneath our tailbone, roll it up the spine, catch it behind the neck, roll it over the head, and then down again. Okay, this is called clearing the chakras. Once again, I'm going to roll this ball down the front of my body, underneath the tailbone, sorry about that. Roll it up the spine, catch it behind the neck, roll it over the head and then down. Good. So let's try that. Inhale up the spine, catch it behind your head, over the head, and roll it down. Underneath the tailbone, roll it up the spine, catch it behind the neck, over the head, and exhale down. Now you got the motion. Let's get the breathing involved. Okay. I'm going to inhale as the ball goes up the spine, catch behind the neck, and then I'm going to bring it over the head, and then I'm going to exhale as I roll it down the front of my body. Good. A few more times. Up the spine, inhale, catch it behind my neck. Exhale, over the body, down, over the head and down the body. Good. One more time. Up, catch it behind the neck, and over the head and down the body. Great. And let's set this one by bringing the hands up as you inhale. And then exhale, hands come down. This is from Tai Chi. We call it setting. We set the movement. Perfect. Great. Shake it out. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is a tonification sequence and some healing sounds, because we're going to do it in a meditation. So we want to have a good balance of yin and yang in the system, right? We're going to work with what's called the liver energy system, and then a healing sound, and then we're going to work with the heart energy system and its healing sound, okay? Yeah, my wife was like, you are? Because yes, we are. All right, so once again, here we go. This is, just follow as best you can. I'm going to have my right hand up, left hand on the bottom. Great. So the bottom hand is always going to return. I'm going to bring this bottom hand back, and I'm going to, when I do, I'm going to scrub. Notice I'm scrubbing my torso. Yeah. And then when I return it, I'm going to scrub again, bring it underneath, turn the ball over, and then you do the other side. Make sure we're always scrubbing our torso, because there's a acupressure point there responsible to send a message to send blood flow and circulation in the system. Great. Yes, let's do it one more time, and we can make sure everybody's following me. Looking good. Bottom hand comes back. Make sure I scrub. Yes. And then I'm going to bring it back. You can sit down if you need to. You can do this sitting down if you need to. Turn it over. Bottom hand comes back and scrubs. Good. And bring it back. Good. Good. Let's turn the ball over. Inhale as I scrub back. And then exhale as I bring it back and turn it over. Bottom hand comes back. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring it back and turn the ball over. Inhale as I bring it back. Exhale as I return. Turn the ball over. Inhale as I bring it back. Make sure I'm scrubbing. Exhale as I bring it back. Turn the ball over. Inhale. Exhale. Over. Inhale. And exhale. Over. Last one here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Take the ball, and then we're going to set and bring the hands down. Great. Great. Shake out the shoulders, because I know if you haven't done this before, it's kind of like, oh, there's a lot of arm stuff, right? Yeah. Next is going to be the heart. There are two ways of doing this, but we're going to do the simple one. I'm going to make a ball. I'm making my imaginary ball. And I'm basically going to be swinging my ball back and forth. It's a slow swing. I'm going to bring the ball up to one part of my body. Yep. And bring it down to the center. And bring it up to the other part of the body. Yep. And bring it down to the center. Good. Bring it up. Bring it down. Other side, up. And bring it down. Good. So let's do this. I inhale as I bring the ball up to one side. And then I exhale as I bring it down to the center. I inhale as I bring it up to the other side. And exhale as I bring it down to the center. And yes, you can do this sitting down. It's totally fine. Inhale, bringing up. And then exhale down. Inhale up. 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 And exhale down. Perfect. Bring the ball to your midsection. Expand that ball, lifting up. Take a deep breath in. And exhale down. Great. Perfect. And resetting. Now I want to shake the body up some more, shake it out some more, and do a check-in before we keep going. Is everybody doing okay? Good. So a little bit of heat generating in the system, usually like a little, you get a little bit of perspiration when you do this kind of stuff. The chi is real, man. It's real. All right. So the next thing I want to do is cool the head off a little bit, because a lot of times the heat will rise in the head. We want a coolness in the head. So this one is one of my favorites. It's called Gathering Clouds to Make a Pillow. So I'm going to reach out to the sky. I imagine that I'm pulling in the nice, fluffy, cool clouds into my arms. I'm going to bring the clouds. I'm going to make myself a pillow, like laying on a hammock. I'm going to take a deep breath in. And then I'm going to exhale as I open my shoulder blades and bring my elbows together, but we're not pulling on my head. So I'm just bringing the elbows together comfortably. Good. Then I'm going to open up. Again, taking a deep breath in. Hands on top of my head. Fingers are making contact. And what I want to do now is pull the heat from the top of my head down underneath the chin. And imagine you're pulling the heat down all the way to your belly button. Perfect. Let's do that couple more times. Reach out to grab the puffy clouds, as cool as they are. Bring them into your back of your head to make a pillow. Shoulder blades are touching. I take a deep breath in. I exhale. I'm going to bring my elbows together. Then I open them back up as I inhale. Hands top of the head, and then pull any heat down. As I exhale, pull it down. Imagine all the heat going into your belly button, or in your belly, your stomach, basically. We want a warm belly, basically. Last one. Bring it up, pull. Make that nice little hammock like you're sitting in Hawaii. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring the elbows together. Then inhale, open up. Hands on top of the head. And just kind of pull everything down. Perfect. Great. Healing sounds, and then I'll do a song for you. First is the heart. We're going to open up the heart by doing the sound, healing sound called ha. Okay? So take my hands, put it, my fingers are touching my sternum. And all I'm going to do is go, open my arms out and go, ha. Then I bring them back. I just rinse and repeat. Touch it with your fingertips. Open up the heart. Ha. Bring the arms back, touching with the fingertips. Inhaling. Exhale and ha. Couple more times. You're almost done. Bring it in. Inhaling. And ha. Last one, bring it in. And here we go. Open up. Ha. Hands together, and then we can set down. Perfect. Last one is for the liver, which relaxes the body so you can go into a good meditation. I do this all the time, especially for people who say that they can't meditate. I get that a lot from people who are really tense. And they say, I don't know how to meditate, Renee. I'm too tense. I have them do like 40 of what I'm going to show you today, amongst other things. And they're very relaxed to go into a meditative state. We're not doing 40 tonight. We don't need to. I don't think we need to this evening. But it's a good start to sort of prep the nervous system for a good meditation. I'm going to put my hands together right over my belly button like this. Open up my fingers so all the fingers make contact with the belly. My forearms are making contact here with my torso. Relax the shoulders. And the healing sound is shoo, S-H-U, shoo, okay? So we'll take a deep breath in and go shoo. And a deep breath in again. Shoo. Deep breath in. Shoo. Hear the silence. Deep breath in again. Shoo. Hear the silence. Inhale. Shoo. Two more. Inhale. Shoo. Last one. Inhale. Shoo. Feel the silence. Silence is the peace. And you're ready, you can sit down.
Before he plays, let's all send some twinkles. I'm going to go to gallery view for a moment. Let's all send some love for that beautiful, beautiful Qigong little sampler. And I'd love for any of you that had a lovely experience, please put in the chat box what you experienced, and I will read some of those comments. And I also, he is going to play a song in a moment, but I want to let people know how you can get more of this beautiful man. And it's by going to his website. It's actually what happened. He was on the show, and I went to his website and I saw, wow, he offers an opportunity for people to get a free consultation. So I took him up on it. And so his website for this part of his reality, it's a wonderful name, magicalintelligence.com. Magicalintelligence.com. I am accepting all your cookies there, buddy.
Yeah.
And right there, it says begin with a free ritual guide. So if you click there, that is where you can get a free consultation call. I've done it. It's wonderful. And that's what led me to wanting to have Renee come onto the show and give people a sample of his wonderfulness. He's just such a gentle and easy teacher. And so I really, really appreciate that a lot. Comments are already coming in. Khadijah says, thank you so much, Renee. That was beautiful. Such a great experience. Thank you. And Ayada writes, I definitely felt a lot of energy moving through my body with the Qigong. Also heated up quite a bit, so I appreciated the cooling off movements. Thank you, Renee. So, and I'm sure there'll probably be a few more comments coming in while you bless us with some song. What musical offer do you have in mind for us tonight?
I'm going to do a song called Taliesin's Eye. I wrote this, it must have been about almost 30 years ago, and played it a lot in New York. At the time, I was with the the Bay Area Shakespeare Festival over in Walnut Creek, and I was also studying Zen Buddhism and stuff like that. And at the same time, I was reading the poems of Taliesin. Now, I don't know if you know who Taliesin is. Taliesin is, we say that he's the original Merlin that existed back in King Arthur's day. And,
wow.
Yes, and there are beautiful poems, spiritual, ritual poems of nature that he's written that have been bought. And so I invite people to go and research the work. The work is quite beautiful. And one of the songs he wrote was his ability to transform and shapeshift into all these natural things, into the fish, into birds and stuff like that. And I had my experience with Satori while I was doing Shakespeare. And this song, it was inspired by a collection of all of those happenings. So it's a song about the spreading of self in all nature, in all happenings. Also, the one book that I recommend is the Gospel according to St. Thomas. There's a passage in there where Jesus says, "I am there. Look up, turn a rock, turn it over. You find that I am there." It's his way of Satori speaking. So that also lent to this song as well. So it's called Taliesin's Eye. Hope you like it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I'll be the ray you see from the moon. I'll be the spray you feel from the ocean. I'll be the sand that tickles your feet. I'll be the air you breathe in devotion. And when you climb the face of the rock, I am the view you see from the summit. I am the song that catches your ear, and I am always near when you hum it. There is no place more clear. There is no love more dear. In a flash I become the formless wind when you dance in the rain. I am the raindrops falling. My mind is bright and clearer than the sight in Talia says, I'll be the breeze you feel on the skin. I am the many rays of a diamond. I am the desert's peace in the spring. I am the joyous bird when she's flying. And I'm flowers at your door. And I'm these and so much more. In a flash I become the formless wind when you dance in the rain. I am the raindrops falling. My mind is bright and clearer than the sight. In Talia says, in a flash I become the formless wind when you dance in the rain. I am the raindrops falling. My mind is bright and clearer than the sight. In Talia says, I'll be the chill you feel in the snow. I'll be the warmth you feel in the fire. And when you feel the fall of a sleep, I'll be the pillow when you retire. In a flash I become the formless wind when you dance in the rain. I am the raindrops falling. My mind is bright and clearer than the sight. In Talia says, in Talia says, Talia says,
Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. Let's give some love, some twinkle, some appreciation. Hearts coming up from Khadijah there. And from Omashar. Purple hearts from Omashar. There you go.
Thank you, Omashar.
Hey, a couple things. I want to let people know his other website. The music part of the guy is right here. It's his name, Rene, R-E-N-E, collinsmusic.com. Rene collinsmusic.com. And there's all sorts of good things happening there. You can even watch his concerts. Just click and it takes you to one of his concerts. You can find out about his latest releases. And of course, and you've got some, well, shows, I guess it's a little outdated actually.
Yes, I need to update that. But there's some more things that are coming down the pike. We're doing my drummer and I are getting ready to do a little duo situation here in LA and start playing around. I think we have a situation happening in Phoenix in September, but those are things that are happening. If you just get me your information on the website, and we'll get you on the email list.
Very good. You would, as just before you play the song, you had mentioned the word Satori. Do you want to tell me about that?
That's kind of hard to do. Well, it's like when you put a name to it, it just, well, you just appreciate the interconnectedness of all things. That's all that I can say, right?
Well, in the spirit of the interconnectedness of all things, you mentioned Satori, which jumped out at me because Scotty Satori is in the audience with us tonight, and we're going to be sharing some love and energy with Scotty in a moment. So I thought it was interesting because Scotty was actually next up on the agenda, and you had mentioned Satori. So I thought, well, now that's an interesting segue somehow. So Rene, thank you so much. Stick around. People definitely schedule your free consultation with them, and hopefully some of you will become regular clients of his. And Rene, thank you for getting us off to a terrific start.
Namaste. Thank you so very much, Scott. Blessings, everybody. Thank you so very much. I'm honored to be here.
Absolutely. And give our best to Havilah.
Yes, she's somewhere around here. Yeah, let her know.
All right, please do. So I think all of our regulars know and love Scotty Satori. When I think of Scotty, I think of he was at both of the Global Peace Tribe retreats that we did. And he was always the first one there, the first to put up the chairs or do what needed to be done, and the last one to leave, cleaning up, doing whatever needed to be done. He is such a service-oriented guy. He's always in service. And just a few hours ago, I was in the Unity Earth program, and I got a message from Deborah Giusti informing me that Scotty has been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And I was really, of course, shocked. I immediately reached out to him and we had a text exchange, and I asked him if he wanted me to start a GoFundMe for him. And he very humbly agreed. And so just 3 hours ago, I created a GoFundMe to support Scotty on his journey. And I'm really happy if you take a look and see, it went up literally while we were still in the Unity Earth thing. And we've already raised $1,539 for Scotty Satori. So that's pretty cool considering we just got started. And of course, I am going to ask for all of you to please be generous and donate to Scotty. I'm going to put in the chat box the link for donations. And Scotty, I turn over to you to share whatever you'd like to share with our audience.
Well, Scott, you are such a brother. Getting this set up for me and Deborah. I'm going to help her in her campaign with what she's doing since she went through the experience of her breast cancer and doing the natural way. And so, yeah, I'm really, they're kind of blown away at the hospital because they're like, we've never had a patient that was so high vibe and the way you took it. And I fell in love with the staff there. I had the Aloha room. And so, yeah, and I'm more worried about my friends and family than anything. Because that's something to unpack. That's pretty hard. But man, my dream team is always behind me, and I love everybody for that. And it's as Deborah said, a spiritual experience. But yeah, I just keep moving and grooving, keep the head up, and yeah. For sure.
Scotty hasn't been able to work because he's been down for the count for a while. I did not know any of this until about 3 or 4 hours ago. And so it's really important for us, of course, now to put Scotty at the top of our prayer list. Of course, we're going to do a prayer for him in a moment. In fact, Tiara and Desiree, I'll turn that over to you, and we'll do an early prayer time just for Scotty right now. But I also really want to encourage everybody to really provide some green love, even if it's a small donation, just so he sees how many people are supporting him. And I want to acknowledge already people that I guess were Unity Earth. A lot of our Global Peace Tribers have already donated. Charles Betterton, Connie and Andrew, Amanda Waring, myself, Jan Kaplan, somebody anonymous donated 500, which is really beautiful.
Wow.
And so let's really please donate. For those of you who are watching on Facebook, and you can't see the link, what you want to do is just go to GoFundMe. And if you put in his name, Scotty Satori, it'll come right up. And remember that when you're donating, you don't have to tip GoFundMe. When you go to donate, you put in, the amount, and then scroll down here and you could move here. So 11,000 is what I'm going to donate when I win the lottery. But you don't have to tip GoFundMe. So you can take that toolbar and move it all the way to the left. I mean, you can tip them if you want, but I tend to like to have most of my money going to directly to Scotty. So I'm going to bring up Desiree and Diara and turn it over to them to do their magic for a moment.
We're going to be calling in every bit of help and assistance from all dimensions, known and unknown, through all directions of time and space, beyond, beyond, beyond the beyond, for this magical healing for our beloved Scotty Satori, master of enlightenment, master of being. And we're asking that the energy come into your body, into the beautiful lining of your stomach, and we use this energy to quell and calm and cool, replenishing, regenerating, allowing that energy to circle around and through, around the base and back of your spine, allowing those fluids to flow freely and releasing out through all the pores what's ready to be expelled, and replacing that with this beautiful golden healing light in and around. We're also sending love to all the other organs in your body that are working so hard in union with your stomach, your intestines, your entire GI digestive tract. And breathe that in and feel that swirling down and around, in and out, in ways that are gentle and peaceful for you now.
Taking a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. We awaken the healing powers within you. Bringing in the plasma energy. Going through your lifetime, just doing clearings, releasing what needs to be released.
Wrapping in healing bands of light, incubating this process.
You got Wukong. Mommy changed your Wukong from the earlier.
I'm going to go to gallery view and let's all send Scotty love. I know you're all doing it already, but sending love, healing energy, and I remember the beautiful prayer, maximum grace for Scotty Satori. Maximum grace for Scotty. Maximum grace for Scotty Satori. And I'm going to turn it over to beloved Omashar to play donating music. This is special music he has composed that inspires us to donate generously. And I'll keep Scotty up too.
Scotty, brother. I am with you here inside. Don't worry, don't worry. And I love you more than you could know. So come along now and
Close your eyes, dear, and rest a while in me. Keep open your heart, let in the sun. Bathe yourself in the garden of one. Know you're at home and in my embrace. Here is healing grace. Now I ask you to take a step towards me, toward me. I can feel your longing to be home. So come along now and lay your head on my heart, on my heart. Close your eyes, dear, and rest a while in me. Keep open your heart, let in the sun. Bathe yourself in the garden of one. Know you're at home and in my embrace. Here is healing grace. Here is healing grace. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. We love you, Discotti. Yes, we love all the money that's coming into your GoFundMe. So keep open your heart and let in the sun. Bathe yourself in the garden of one. Know you're at home and in my embrace. Here is healing grace. Here is healing grace. Here is healing grace.
Oh, that was so beautiful, Omar.
We love you, Scotty, brother. You're, you're a part of us, and yeah, it's a trip now.
Oh,
It's a journey. Yeah.
yeah. I'm so thankful and grateful and just honored. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I so appreciate our beautiful tribe. During that song, several other people donated. Lorna, Carol, both Carols, Carol Simus, Bonnie Russell donated. Kathleen, Joyce Glasgow donated. Lorianne Speed donated. Some guy named Anonymous keeps donating. And we've raised $1,849 since this began just 4 hours ago.
Wow.
We love you, Scotty. And,
I love you.
And we're going to keep this going. We're going to keep it going. All right.
All right.
Well, I am so excited because these two women, I have so much love and respect for both of them. And I can't wait to see what they've cooked up. I don't think they need much introduction because they are regulars. Of course, I am talking about the wonderful Khadijah and the wonderful Tatiana Speed. And welcome. I'm excited. And I'm just going to turn it over to the two of you to work your magic.
We've been definitely cooking over here and are very excited to be with all of you today. Before we dive in, I just want to know if I fixed the mic issue that I had. Is it a bit louder now, Khadijah?
It could be louder, Tatiana.
It could be louder still.
Yes.
Okay.
It's clear, but
is that better?
Not really.
Not really. Huh. Because it's making it much louder on my end.
Are you tuning it up within the system or with
Yes, I'm turning it up inside the system.
inside Zoom?
No, inside of the. What if I go like that? Does that do anything?
Well, when you get closer to it, it sounds great.
Okay, so maybe I just need to be like right close. Is
There we
that-
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah?
perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that'll work. Okay. So we're here today to share a really beautiful journey with all of you. It's called Faith and Trust in Troubled Times, and we're really here to open to the divine higher intelligence that's guiding all of us, that can really meet us when we are in our most challenging moments. And we felt, Khadija and I, that this was a really fitting topic just because of what's happening in the world right now. And
Tatiana, there's 3 people who can't hear you very well, so you need to go like about 50%.
closer?
Well, just volume, sorry, to butt in.
Okay. Okay.
But you're here for a while, so you want to have the full.
Rather than her having to go in front of the mic, let's see if we can get her settings changed.
Yeah. Why don't you go into the Zoom app, Tatiana, under audio and click
Okay.
the little up arrow right next to that. And audio settings, it should be at the very bottom. And then there should be an output volume scroll bar there, and you just can move that up if it's not already turned up all the way.
The problem is that I maybe just have to turn off the system I'm using, because I have to do it in a different way because it's plugged into my universal audio. So that's tricky.
If you are in audio settings, Tatiana, settings audio, then down to microphone. Within Zoom, you should still be able to raise it there as well, no matter what you have plugged into it, because I have a similar thing going on with me.
Okay, let's see if that does anything.
See, you're on microphone, and it's within audio settings, Zoom audio settings.
Yeah, it's not letting me switch it because I think I'm on a different system. Let's see if that. No, it's not. Like I can see it, but it's.
Where it says microphone, what does it say microphone you're using?
I'm using the Universal Audio Thunderbolt.
That's what it says, right?
Mm-hmm.
And below that, you got input volume.
Yeah, input volume. Oh, okay. Does that help?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. Maybe I turn it down now. Is that better?
Yes. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah.
Turn it down more?
No, that's good. Let's leave it there because you speak quietly anyway. Thank you, sweetheart. Love you.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad we figured that out. I really had low expectations of myself figuring that out. Okay. Yeah. So Khadija, do you want to dive in, or do you want me to keep going, or you can
Your
go for it?
your reverb is really high. If you want to turn that down slightly for when you're sharing, and then
Yeah. Yep, there we go.
yeah, someone mentioned it. Why don't I'll carry a thread through and then I'll give it back to you. So give a second. So why don't we actually just take one moment to reset? Technology is always an interesting thing, and it's, good to kind of recalibrate. So let's just take a few deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And one more, fully arriving here in this moment, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We are so grateful to be here with you all tonight. Tatiana and I have been talking about doing a shared experience like this again for some time, and it kind of just fell in our lap. And we know that this was divinely organized. And every word that we share tonight, every practice that we take you through, it really is coming from something beyond beyond us, from a higher awareness, a higher space. And we're here to sit with this theme, this idea of faith and trust in troubled times. And so many, I know, so many are feeling it. And so we really just want to open up the space and offer a true experience this evening. I'm going to hand it to Tatiana so you can say something about the great mystery, and we can maybe get some pulses from people in all the participants here in this beautiful circle, and then we'll go deeper.
Yeah, we just wanted to invite in the chat everyone to share what that higher power means to you, what name you give it, because we all have these different names for the great mystery. Just to kind of have your voice, your sense of that to weave the I am, says Omashar, beautiful. Yeah, because all of us here, I know, have a sense of faith, have a sense of connection with the divine. Tiara says the all that is. Dana says source. Scott Thomas says, I relate strongly to Mother Earth, Gaia, and Father Sky, Creator. Source. Pure love. Susan says, that with no name. These are beautiful. We had come up with a lot of different names, but you guys are adding a whole bunch of new ones. I love it. Mother, Father, God, Universe, or Creator. Beautiful. Yeah, so how do we actually have a direct experience of this source? Because when we do, it really carries us through our most challenging moments and gives us a sense of higher purpose inside of them, and really gives us strength. I know for myself, I've been through my own dark nights of the soul. I know Kadi J as well, and I know all of you here. And so, yeah, I'm curious also in the chat if you want to share, was it a sense of what carried you through your most challenging moment? Was there a sense of faith, a sense of the divine, a sense of a higher hand guiding your life? So I'll just wait and see if anyone wants to share. Scott says, yes, faith and connection to my true mother, Gaia, and Father, and all that is. Lorianne says, inner knowing and wisdom, the still small voice of spirit. Susan says, for me, when facing difficult times, I grounded into the earth and she responded. Susan says, trust, let go, surrender. Eleanor says, my intuition guides me and it's becoming more and more clear as time goes on. Beautiful. So, yeah, tonight we're going to really bring in whatever it is that we are currently holding, struggling with, either for our own personal life or for the collective, because as a collective we are going through some big things right now. And bringing in that sense of a higher hand, of faith, of direct experience with Source, Mother, Father, God, the divine, the all that is, the I am, all the beautiful ways you named it. And for us to all feel that higher hand upon our lives. And Kadi J, do you want to speak to any of these things?
I think that you said it beautifully, Tatiana. The main thing that really came in very strongly for us when we were first meeting about this was we wanted this to be more about the experience of that sensing, of that feeling, of that great power that exists within us and all around us, as opposed to trying to think about it or really try to make like analytical about it, instead a true experience of it. And I know so many of you do that already in your life, and when we do that as a collective in these spaces, we're doing something truly special. Tonight, as there's moments of pause and stillness, we want to invite you to really lean in and feel what that silence is offering you. We have a few little themes we're going to weave through tonight to take us deeper into a practice. And kind of just going to go into an experience of each one. Please make sure that you're remaining hydrated. And if, as things bubble up to the surface, you want to hold them, just write them down. Make space to return to them again, and not let it be something that just gets lost. So many of us are experiencing challenges, stress, overwhelm, discomfort. And when we allow the great mystery, all that is, to be present in our lives, to be present in our experience of life, this helps us to alchemize the adversity. Would you like to go into it, Tatiana? Are we ready?
For a song? Or
No, to go into our first
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah.
All right. Each one of these short meditations that I'm going to offer tonight is going to take us through different spaces in the body and ultimately landing in the heart at the very end. I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable space wherever that might be, seated or laying down, whatever works for you. Probably will be the best for the remaining of this session, as it truly is an experience. When you feel ready, you can allow your eyes to close. And drop your awareness right down into that root center, the energy center that connects you with our great Mother Earth. Allow your breath to deepen and slow. And breathe into this center. Breathing up from the earth into the root. Allowing the breath to continue up into the sacral, right below the belly button. Moving up even further into the solar plexus. With each breath out, you'll breathe down from the solar plexus into the sacral, to the root, and back into the earth. Allowing these centers to clear. These precious places in your body that hold so much of that overwhelm. As emotions arise, allow yourself to feel them and let them move with the breath. Letting them flow like waves of the ocean. Letting the breath be a little deeper. Up from the earth, through those three centers, back down through the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root into the earth. Carrying away any guilt, shame, any discomfort with the way life is. Feeling whatever is there fully. As you continue with this deep breath, begin stating to yourself, I am safe. I am protected. I'm held. I am safe. I am protected. I am held. As you say these words, let these centers in your body relax. As you say these words, continue allowing the energy to move and flow. Let the words settle. And with the next few breaths, breathe up from these centers into your heart. Breathing deeply as you arrive in this precious place. I invite you to remain in this space as Tatiana takes us even deeper.
When it comes to alchemizing adversity, one of the first things I do is call Spirit, Great Spirit, down into whatever it is I'm holding, whatever it is I need to alchemize, allowing heaven to meet earth, and then tipping back into the arms of the beloved, knowing that whatever it is I'm feeling, I am held, I am safe, I am loved, as we all are. So for this song, just really tipping back into the arms of Mother, Father, God, all that is, Earth, Mama, Gaia, whatever name speaks to you, feel the divine singing to you through these words. You are safe now to come down
Put your feet on the ground. I know you have fought many wars, but you can rest now like never before. Just give it over. Just give it over now. All that you carry, just give it over. Just give it over and come down, down, down. You are home now after the years, and you can rest in this love. Let go of your fears. I know you've wondered sometimes if you would survive. Well, look around you now. You're on the other side. Just give it over. Just give it over now. All that you carry, just give it over. Just give it over and come down, down, down. Give over all that you carry into the arms of love, of source, of life, of the Creator. Hand it over, hand it over, hand it over. I give this to you, I call you in so deep. May your hand be upon my life. May you guide me true and deep. I give it over, I give it over. I of myself do not know the way, but with you all things are possible. I give it over, I give it over, I give it over. With you all things are possible. Surrendering into this higher divine hand upon our lives. Guide us, God, Goddess. And we can also give over this world, this hurting world. Take this world, all that is, carry us. And you can just keep speaking these prayers. I give it over, 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 I give it over to you. I give it over, I give it over to you. Take this life, take this heart, I give it over to you. I give it over, all that I carry. Just hand that beautiful prayer over. Know that it has been heard, that it is done, that it is so. Feeling the ripples in the stillness, feeling our hearts open and beating as one love. Khadijah, I pass it back to you.
Wherever you are, allow yourself to drop into your body a little more. What are you feeling right now? What sensations or emotions are present within you? Whatever is there, breathe into this. We came down into this earthly realm to live a human life. We descended from Source, but remain connected. We came here for the human experience. As we move through these very interesting times to be a human. Within us resides the power to transform and transmute all that we are moving through. This is gifted to us by the divine. It moves through us as the divine. This is our embodied grace. Where do you feel that peace? Where does that feeling exist in your body? Maybe it's even a little beyond the body. One place that I know was brought into the chat right now that holds this strength, the ability to transform any adversity, to truly help us embody love, embody grace. These are beautiful hearts. So let's go there now. If your eyes are open, I invite you to flutter them closed. As your breath deepens and slows, let your awareness settle into your heart. Feel the precious beating of your heart. As you breathe, allow your shoulders to drop. And your body to let go and relax. So you may be present with the heart in a deeper way. As you breathe into this sacred space, allow anything that's no longer serving you to be transformed through the heart. To be transmuted by the heart. Any remnants and traces of what you've been carrying. Allow your heart to move this out. Feeling as the peace within you and all around you settles in deeper. present here. Present with your heart. Present with the experience of divine grace within your body. Remain anchored in this divine space as we move deeper with another song by our dear sister Tatiana.
So continuing to rest our presence in our heart. And allow the heart and the compassion and love of the heart to embrace every part of our humanity. Letting this love wash through our bodies, bringing mercy and comfort and love into our bodies. You can imagine like the heart is emanating this glow of love that's just kind of caressing, traveling through the body. Just offering yourself self-love. And then you can let that heart energy gather towards itself any part of your humanity that is struggling. Any part of your humanity that is struggling being on this planet, incarnating, is a brave act. This journey of being human is courageous. So let this love meet you exactly where you are. I turn towards myself with a rose of forgiveness and a lily of mercy and gentleness. I turn towards my heart as the altar of redemption. Please remind me how to love. Remind me why I came. All these years, all of the ages, struggling so hard to find my way. All these years, all of the ages, when all of this time I've been held in love's embrace. Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya. Let love carry me home. Let love carry me home. Let love carry me. Let love carry me home. Let love carry me home. I turn towards you with a rose of forgiveness and a lily of mercy and understanding. I turn towards your heart as the altar of our love. I'm so sorry for missing you so completely. All these years, all of the ages, struggling, fighting and forgetting. All these years, all of the ages, when all of this time we've been held in love's embrace. Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya Shivaya. Let love carry us home. Let love carry us home. Let love carry us. Let love carry us home. May love carry us home. May love carry us home. May all of our humanity be embraced in this circle of love. This love brings wholeness. No part of us rejected or denied or exiled, all of it welcomed into the circle, into this circle of love. And when we have met ourselves with this tenderness, we find we have so much more capacity to meet another with this same depth of love and understanding. And we can also imagine this love encircling this whole planet. May we all be carried home in this love. Jay, I pass it back to you. And I'm feeling like maybe we have time for one more meditation and song because this went so fast.
I sure hope so. Take your time. This is the most delightful experience. We're all just relishing it. So you have as much time as you like.
That is one of my absolute favorite songs of yours, Tatiana. So let's move a little deeper. And as we go deeper, we have to be really honest with ourselves. If it feels right, you can flutter your eyes closed. let that breath deepen and slow. And take a moment to look back through your life over the last few days, maybe weeks or months. And notice what has been troubling you the most. What has been bringing the greatest pain to your heart? Hold it out in front of you and be honest with what you've been thinking about towards this area of your life. What would it mean if you truly let the divine carry this for you? What would it feel like to trust that this was taken care of? To trust that this was part of a divine order that you may not understand. What would it feel like to have faith that God is taking care of this for you? That an energy greater than you may know has this handled for you. And can you now release your grip and surrender this fully into the arms of the divine? It's no longer yours to carry. Maybe never was. Can you let it go? True surrender. Leaving it at the footsteps of the divine. No need to try and take it back. Leave it there. Notice where the resistance arises in letting this go. Breathe deeply into the heart. And with each breath out, breathe into these spaces that are still holding on. Let the love of your heart carry this home back to the divine. The deeper we surrender, the greater we can experience divine love, divine grace. The deeper we surrender, the more we can make peace with divine will and human experience. Let it go. Come deeper into the heart. Let the worries and troubles of your life go. They're not yours to hold, not the way you have been. Let your fear go. It does not serve your path at this time. Let your anger go. It takes you further from your heart. And come back to love. Breathe back into your heart. Return to love. Allow grace to settle upon your life. As you breathe into love. Let love hold you. Let love nourish you. surrender to love. And allow this energy to be present within you and all around you. As we move deeper with Tatiana.
Breathe in, breathe out. Feel your body, feel your soul. I know there is so much you carry. For this moment, just let go. Let go, let it be. Let go and rest here with me. There's nothing you have to do. There's no one you have to be. Oh. Your heart remembers, your belly knows what you hold deep in your bones. Let your mind fall open, let your body awake. No, it's not too late. Let go. Let go and rest here with me. There's nothing you have to do. There's no one you have to be. Let it go, let it be. There's nothing you have to do, there's no one you have to be loved right here, right now. Let it go, let it be. There's nothing you have to do. Nothing you have to do to be worthy of this love. Let yourself surrender. Take off your hands. You do not need to hold this. Let it go, let it be. Surrender it. Surrender it into love's grace. There is a higher hand upon your life. Give it over. Let it go. We hold so tight We think we have to do it all ourselves, but we actually can just let go. Let go so grace can swoop in, so the energy can move, so you can feel the holding of the higher powers that are upon you and with you. We are so much more than we appear to be. Let it go, let it be. There's nothing you have to do to be free. Let it go, let it be. Set yourself free, free. You are free. When we let go, we find that there is so much more spaciousness and movement and room, and we are free. We are soaring through this human life. Let it go, let it be. Set yourself free. I'm feeling kind of an absurd amount of love in my body right now. This is so beautiful to be with you all and to be with those who enjoy being in this space of stillness and quiet and beauty and faith. And we have one more meditation and song for you. And I pass it back to you, Cuddy J.
Let's just be here for a moment. In this very precious present. Notice the spaciousness that's been created within you. Breathe into this spaciousness. Allow it to grow. When we make space in our life by letting go what isn't serving us, by surrendering what isn't ours to carry. We make room for what is ours to drop in. As you breathe in this moment, reconnect with your heart. And ask your heart, what is mine to carry? What is mine to do in this life? Check in with your heart. Does this bring us closer to a world fueled by love? Notice what's truly yours. Let that be what you pick up. Let that be what you receive back from the hands of the divine. Your divine purpose. Your sacred calling in this moment. But don't grip too tightly now. Allow it to move through you. Don't let the human mind grip too tightly now. Let divine will speak to you. About what this really means for your life. Let it be weightless. Give it room to shift, to change, to transform. Allow this to be your service to the good of the whole. We all have a divine purpose. It may shift, it may change and evolve. And sometimes our purpose is to simply be love. Sometimes our purpose is to simply receive love. The more love you feel, the more love you share. We always know if our calling is sent from the divine, if it brings us closer to love. So for a few moments now, let's simply be in the stillness of our hearts, uniting as one heart. And for this moment, allowing our united purpose to be that of love. Let's move deeper with our closing song.
I believe it takes great courage to choose love in these times. There are so many forces pulling us from our heart into our mind, into fear, into division. And the fact that I feel each of us here on this call anyways is really called into the service of love. It's an act of great courage because we are paving this new way. We're holding the frequency of a new way. And even if not everyone on this planet is yet able to live that, we're pulsing this frequency into the world. A different option. Another choice that we can make as a collective. We are holding and embodying that for each other. so even if what you're called to do, maybe it seems very small, maybe you're just planting a garden with so much love and joy in your heart, but actually what you're doing is cosmically inspired. Seeding love on this earth is no small thing. Finding love for ourselves, learning to live with love with others, holding this frequency. So that's what's inspired this song, which is called Warriors of Love. And it's also a call that we remember who we are and why we came. Warrior of love, do you remember why you came? Warrior of love, awaken to your true name. Set your heart on fire and let it burn. Warrior of love, we are waiting for your return. And you can sing this chant with me. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Warrior of love, you have been hiding for too long. Step into the light where you belong. You've trained for this your whole life. Warrior of love, it's time to alchemize. Sing with me. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Let's not forget that love is the power. It is the greatest power of all. Love is displayed in our culture as so soft and sentimental and kind of fragile, but actually it is mighty. Put your bets on love and you always come forward and come through. Love can move mountains, says DR exactly. Tonight we generated so much love, and just feel that now charging your body. This is the power of connecting with the divine, is it charges us, it clears us, it allows us to see our life and our path clearly so we can walk forward with this love, which is power. This powerful, powerful love. each of you warriors of love, let this flow through you. Warrior of love, do you remember why you came? Warrior of love, awaken to your true name. Set your heart on fire and let it burn. Warrior of love, we are waiting for your return. Oh, ooh, 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 If you want to write in the chat what you are feeling after this glorious journey we have taken together, please feel free to put it in the chat. I'll just sing a little bit longer just to hold the container a little bit longer. If anyone wants to share just a word or two, what are you feeling now? Tranquility and absolute peace, peace and love, healed by your voice. This is Havala, Renee's wife. I don't know what that means, but Havala is a very cool word. Immense hope for peace as love reigns supreme. Feeling so connected to what truly matters most. Loving presence in our beautiful, aching world. Enchanted.
Wow. Let's send lots and lots and lots of love and stay in this soft, peaceful place the two of you have created. You know, I often start my day listening to a cottage meditation in the morning. And I often end my day with a Tatiana lullaby. So having the two of you together, and I knew this would be good, but this was exquisite. You two are just a perfect, amazing balance of like the two most wonderful voices and the way you both just do such clear channels for spirit to flow through. There's a lot of responses that have come in, and I'm going to read many of them. So please breathe this in, because you've provided us with such an exquisite experience. Of course, I'm going to edit this, make it its own little edit, which I'll send out to everybody. But here are some of the responses, just a fraction, because there's about 50 that have come in. Carol Craig wrote, "This is so healing. Yesterday would have been my 17th anniversary with my dear, sweet Darky, who passed away. I decided to go on a date with myself and with him in my heart, and we went to the Michael Jackson movie. It was the perfect choice. I felt both Michael and Darky's presence deeply. I felt so much love. Our Darky loved MJ, and both of them so soulfully exquisite. So beautiful to spend time with those two. And then she has other comments about how you're impacting her a little bit later on. Tatiana, your mother writes, just so lovely. The stillness is palpable. My system is so calm and soothed. The beauty is exquisite. The music is exquisite. Yes, Lorianne, that's the word that you heard me say. Exquisite is the perfect word for this. Eleanor Joy writes, thank you for sharing this precious piece of yourselves. Adrena Joy made a beautiful image of thank you. Carol writes, grace upon grace upon grace. Bonnie writes, absolutely stunning. And, we don't usually get a chance to see Carol Craig, but she's posted a photo of herself. So, whoops. There she is. There's Carol Craig, who is always comes to our show. Wednesday and Saturday night, we are her date night. So there's Carol Craig. So thank you, Carol, for letting us have a chance to see what you look like. Diora says, absolutely love this. These are such sacred Wednesdays, is what Bonnie wrote. Susan Blomquist writes, dear ones, what a precious gift for overwrought nerves. The gifts you give are more than needed in this world. So much gratitude for such a blessed evening with you both. Tim thanking us all for these beautiful gifts. And Drina Joy also created a really beautiful image, the joys of AI. This is from Drina Joy coming to us all the way from Ecuador. Maximum grace and deepest gratitude. That's a keeper. I'm going to keep that one, Drina Joy, and share that with others. It's beautiful. Carol writes, divine medicine served with divine love. Thank you, Khadijah and Tatiana. Om Namah Shivaya. DR writes, yes, love can move mountains. More from Tatiana's beautiful mother, Lorianne. She writes, this has been exquisite, so impactful. These two ladies were in the depth of their stillness, connected to the divine and able to transmit to us all. I felt it, I feel it. Awakened young women leading us on a journey to an ever-present inner peace. World peace starts with inner peace. Thousands are waiting for you both. The world needs this journey to stillness and the divine. And Eleanor Joy wrote, right on. Blessed connection. Now I'm not going to say every person's name. Blessed connection, tranquility and absolute peace, peace, love, immense hope for peace as love reigns supreme, feeling so connected to what truly matters most, loving presence in our beautiful, aching world, enchanted, healed by your voices, and on and on and on. So thank you both so much for gifting us with this exquisite evening. And I do want to let people know how they can get more of you. Let's start with, we're going to go to two websites with Khadijah. Her main website is her name, Khadijah, spelled KHADIJIH.com. And that's where you can learn all about her. And we're going to talk a moment about her Pause program. And I really want to encourage everybody. And do subscribe, get on her email list. And then learning more about Pause. I am so grateful for the work she's doing. She's creating a sanctuary for our animal friends. And so please help her to raise money. She's raised $5,425, just about 10% of her goal of $55,000. And I want to encourage all of you to donate. Please, please donate. She also does, usually once a month on Saturdays, Pause for Pause, which I always enjoy participating when I can. And it's just such beautiful work that she's doing. And I think many of us are big animal lovers. So it's just not a surprise that someone with your great heart, Khadijah, is so devoted to our four-leggeds. In fact, Jasmine Bear wants to give you a little thanks. She wants to say thank you on behalf. Here's pause for pause. I woke her up, so, but I still get a kiss. That's not bad. All right. So that kiss was for you, Khadijah. Thank you so much for how you are so supportive of our four-leggeds. Thank you. And then Tatiana, you can find on her website, which is her name, TatianaSpeed.com. And this album, I want to encourage everyone, if you haven't gotten it already, please get Lullabies for Adults. It's how I go to sleep. It is absolutely amazing. You can stream it on Spotify. You can watch the video. Also, we've played this video on the show before, Her Breath of Life, and it's powerful. And you can also learn all about other things. Now, you still have the retreat coming up, the Way of Love retreat coming in May. Do you want to talk about that, Tatiana?
Sure, yeah. If there's anyone who is in the British Columbia West Coast area, or if you want to come from afar, we're hosting this is our third Way of Love retreat, and they're beautiful deep dives into the heart. I mean, it's similar in some ways to this space we've just opened up today, but we explore the heart, explore love through a few different avenues. We do a lot of singing, a lot of kirtan, a lot of a practice called vocal alchemy. And these singing experiences it's like when you combine the meditation with the singing and the group singing, it builds this field of love and potent transformational energy. And my new jam is like how much we can transform in connection and in community. And this combination of the meditation and the singing is so powerful. And we do practices where we'll also put either one person or group in the center of the circle and surround that person and sing to them. And I've had it compared to, people speak about in Africa, there are certain practices where each person born has their own song, and whenever they're losing their way or going through a crisis or something, the whole community will sing them their song. And so, I mean, I don't have really words for what happens when someone goes in the center, but it is so, like, it cracks people right open, and there's just so much love that just pours forth from that. And so there's a lot of singing, a lot of also dyads, interpersonal practices, and somatic practices, and the whole experience just builds into this extraordinary experience of love and connection and community. And people have shared that it's deeply impacted their lives. So if anyone's interested, it's May 22nd to the 24th. It's at this beautiful retreat center on the Sunshine Coast. If you click the link below underneath Scott, there should be learn more button. Yes.
Oh my God, beautiful.
Yeah. So if you scroll to the bottom, you can also see the retreat center. So that's some of the vocal alchemy. So we'll sometimes put a group in the center. Sometimes it'll be one person. But it's been really, really, really wonderful.
And you're doing this with your soon-to-be husband, Mark.
Yes, I am. Yeah. We are doing a lot of these community events and practices and retreats, and it feels like our work together, really our shared mission.
And there he is. There's Mark.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both of you so very, very much. And I'm going to put those websites into the chat box one more time. And I'm going to turn it over to our beautiful prayer goddesses, Tiara and Desiree, to kind of continue this beautiful, sweet space that you've created for us.
So tender and so profound, and feeling that deep inside the body. And we're going to continue to hold this throughout the rest of our day and evenings and beyond. sending more of this love out to each and everyone in the Zoom room, each and everyone that's listening to this now and later, sending it out around our rooms, our homes, our communities, extending this to all the plants, the trees, all the animals, all of life, no matter how small. And we know that this is the most powerful medicine on earth.
Taking a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. I call our ancestors, I call the ancient ones. Please fill us with the highest divine form of love. Allow our systems to remember. Isara boca de takare 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 takaro boca de takara kate takarakate takara takare takaro boca de takara takaragate takaro boca de sarakatas. Isaragate de takare takaro boca tasa. So much gratitude coming in. Itakarasa.
And so it is.
I also want to send special loving energy to Eleanor Joy, one of our most beloved members of the Global Peace Tribe. And I know she's been going through some healing challenges. I'm glad that you shared with us the relief that you received, but let's send maximum grace to beloved Eleanor Joy. Maximum grace to this wonderful, wonderful woman that is so important to us, so precious to us. We love you, Eleanor Joy. Love you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Isn't this an amazing community that we've developed? And it just keeps growing more and more and more. It's really quite amazing. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you. We're going to close with an Om Shar song in a moment. I also want to thank those of you that have donated to Scotty Satori. Many more of you donated, so thank you so much. And please share the GoFundMe out with your friends. I always like to let people know what's coming up next. And we've got a wonderful show on this coming Saturday night, all about the next generation of education. We're going to be hearing all about really innovative educational programs going on. Asenka Caro, Piper Dellums, Liz Connors, our own beloved Diara, and others. So that's going to be this Saturday night. Of course, music with Om Shar, and hope you'll join us as well. And speaking of Om Shar, I'm going to turn over to our beautiful house musical artist who makes all things happen. Take it away, brother.
You're muted, Om Shar. I need you to unmute.
I was just saying thank you, Tatiana and Khadija, and all I have to say is holy smoke. But I was saying it to myself because there's only one of us here anyway, right? Ha ha. Hee hee. I'm a laughing gnome and you can't catch me. When flowers grow, dripping with dew, and rivers flow in sapphire blue, I
suddenly know what a fall God I knew. I am a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. And when autumn sun kisses my cheek, whilst cool winds come from mountains peak, with poems on my tongue but no wish to speak, I am a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. I am a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. Sweet water, when I give you my heart, I already start to feel better. My sweet water, won't you send me your love forever and ever and ever, forever and ever and ever. Whoa. When tender hands trace memories where powdered sands meet temperate seas, I don't understand, but I love mysteries. I'm a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. And when evening stars shine all around, my grieving heart's no longer down, and things that were lost, that's where true hope's found. I'm a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. I'm a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. Sweet water, when I give you my heart, I already start to feel better. My sweet water, won't you send me your love forever and ever and ever? Sweet water, when I give you my heart, I already start to feel better. Oh, sweet water, won't you send me your love forever and ever and ever? I'm a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. I'm a tear that's lost fear of the ocean. We're all tears that's lost our fear of the ocean.
I am so deeply touched right now. You know, tonight's show is what this is all about, what Global Peace Tribe is about, what Unity Earth is all about. Raising money for a friend in need, listening to exquisite music, dropping deep into ourselves and looking at our fears and our joy. Watching Connie and Andrew dance, the prayers, the fears, the tears. Thank you, everybody. I'm so grateful that we have this beautiful community together. Please continue to support Scotty. Keep him in your prayers. Please do yourself a favor, get Kati J's meditations, and please support For Pause. Get lullabies for adults, everybody. It's amazing. And I will look forward to seeing all of you hopefully next Saturday.